What's good, gang? It's your boy Step right here, and today I'm about to show you one of my beats. And so this is pretty much the first time that I've been on camera. Hope y'all gonna like this shit, and yeah, let's get into it.
Yes, sir. You good?
So pretty much like this is the preview. So this is like the way I've pretty much set up my beat. Hope y'all like it. Before I explaining y'all all the sounds and shit. So yeah, hold up. So the BPM or the tempo is 165. And yeah, let's get into it.
Yes, sir. You good?
So pretty much this is it. So how do I distribute like all those sounds? So pretty much I started out like with the intro, placed all the drums and shit, and the intro pretty much like took the hook and placed it over here. So like, you know what I'm saying? Once, you know what I'm saying? Like once we get it up to the hook, like the repetitive stuff and all that shit, you gonna see that pretty much, yeah. So let's get right into it. So pretty much,
Yes, sir. You good?
for like the main, if we're talking about like the main sounds and shit, so I started I started with this one. Started with some chords, and then like I improvised some notes or some shit. So pretty much this is the first sound. I took it from like a free plugin, since we're poor as shit. But still though. So then later on, I try to obviously, I put it on the mixer. I added some reverb to this famous plugin that costs pretty much $50. But still though, I put some reverb on it, and then I mixed it with like the EQ, remove like the low ends, and let the middle, like the middle ends, like shine a bit through. So like if you pretty much see over here, oh shit, motherfucker. It's pretty much the same thing, but I brought it over here, since, you know what I'm saying. Then I got this one, which is pretty much the second main part. So, you know what I'm saying? Pretty much this thing, I use it like a second, just like a second like main part. So, you know what I'm saying? Then I pretty much use the same thing, since they're pretty much the same plugins. I didn't want to pretty much clone all the same shit and stuff. So I went through it.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir. You good?
Then I actually use like the free sounds that FL Studio actually gave us to, like the stockings, the stock voices. So I've used like the what's that called? I think the C and the D.
Yes, sir. You good?
So the C actually, then after I like I'm saying consolidated tracks and what I had to do. So pretty much before I consolidate the sounds, I took it, put it in the mixer, and then apply the EQ. So for the C one, I like removed the low end and the high end, so they could actually give me like that radio sound, like that radio effect. And then I use the second sound, like the second voice, and I use like shapebox 3 to give me that switch later, like after the voice thing and stuff. And then I use the same EQ for same reasons. And then the delay, I use the delay too, like the stocking plugin from FL. I use a delay, ping pong effect, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, then I used like a piano for like the bass, you know. Obviously it doesn't sound like a piano because I used it through like the mixer. I mixed it up a little bit, so it mix, you know what I'm saying? It gives me more like a type of organ instead of like a piano or something like that. And then I try to give the main voices like a sort of texture. So the texture, I actually use the strings over here through a plugin that I bought. And for those strings actually, I pretty much use for one of those shape box for like the volume thing. So like when you start to like sing shit, like it's pretty much like a sort of slide, but for only the volume, not the sound. And then for the other one, for the other string, which is this one, I've actually like edited the sound through like the stocking from the plugin, and then apply the delay. I apply that delay. So like yeah, and yeah, I think that's it for the main part. Instead, then I got like the drums, so the hi-hats over here. So pretty much for the hi-hats, I used actually 2 hi-hats. Did I pan it actually? Let me check. Yeah, I panned it. So pretty much I used 2 hi-hats. So this is the main one, and then I use like a sexy drill type of like hi-hat, so they can give me actually like more texture for like the for the original hi-hat. So pretty much this is the hold on. So pretty much yeah. Then I use like a triangle to give me this feel. I mean, I use it as like a perk. As you can see, I pretty much played. I pretty much use like the velocity, like a game. You know what I'm saying? So I got a note where you pretty much got like more velocity, and another note which has like less velocity and shit. And then I got this snare. And yeah, I actually edited like the sound of it, so like yeah. And then I got an open hat, Mafia 808. For that one, I actually played a lot with the out.
Yes, sir. You good?
Let me just show y'all. With the out over here, because you know what I'm saying. I have to play a lot with the out and the snare of the open hat.
Yes, sir. You good?
Then I got the spins 808. But as y'all can see, I pretty much like, you know what I'm saying, gotta follow a bit more like the bass of the piano, so then I could actually, you know. And then over here I got like a slide, a quarter and a slide. I think I should just shorten it more, but still we're rocking with that. And lastly, I think I got like a kick. The kick over here pretty much is like the 808 alongside the kick, so y'all don't need to worry about it. You can make it actually by yourself. Yeah, it's pretty much all over it. I pretty much copied it and pasted it. Nothing to worry about. And about the mixer, I mean, I don't pretty much got a lot, but I've actually I think I used this structure on the second main part of the melody. So if you wanted to use it, I mean, I use it to actually get like that tape sound, you know what I'm saying? After I'm under the sound, you know that. So under the main melody, and yeah. And about the sound, I mean, like about the voices, I like pan the first voice. So this one, hold on, this one. Yeah, that sound, I pan it a little bit on the left side, and the second one, yeah, I ended it over the right side. Yeah, and I got my producer pack, which is irrelevant, but still dope. And yeah, this is the beat. Hope you enjoyed, and yeah, peace out.
Yes, sir. You good?